So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Paraguay have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Pass somewhat off target. Throw in. That is good alertness. Kehrer is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, Peter, he's known for being very good in the air, so I'd be expecting him to dominate that today. He's also great at holding the defensive line.
Rummenigge! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chance, surely! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and
face to face, takes a shot! 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Germany have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Oh, that's great feet. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Goretzka. Oh, that's nice. And the shot! What a save! Terrific reactions! Kroos with the cross. That's an excellent interception. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That'll be a throw-in. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nicely shaped ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Almiron just eases him off the ball. He has found the way through.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And he's being shifted off it. Rummenigge, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Musiala is having a shot! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Germany are having a ball here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Germany really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Germany have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And the second half gets underway. He's beaten the last man. Paraguay have the chance to go the other way. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a...
Tries a shot! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
It's become a case of men against boys. He's well positioned here. He's having a go! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Paraguay are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And they're quick to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great vision. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
And the finish! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Germany certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
A header! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ciao. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Musiala probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Musiala purring through the gears. Shifted it to the flank. He's on it, can he get away? He's free, he has got space. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Musiala, good purposeful running this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Almiron. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Número 8. Lo reemplazará número 20.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pinches it off him. 4 extra minutes added on. Knocks it into space. Gomez. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 25. Entrará al campo número 7.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. And he's forced to go back. Musiala. Looking for the run. Picked out brilliantly. Rummenigge gets flagged offside. Being shifted off it. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace.
And takes a shot! Germany! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Germany are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mendes. Germany have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Germany find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
And the finish! And one more try! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Germany are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's gone for goal! Oh, he really got hold of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's a good run down the right. Mendes calmly anticipates. closing in on goal. Oh, lovely! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Germany really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Germany utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Very nicely done. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, really good feet. And it's played forward. And he's searching through. Rummenigge, good purposeful running this. Plenty to aim at here. Vitinha defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Germany are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Goretzka, Rummenigge being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rummenigge! They've done it! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, yeah.
He's tried one! It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's a good ball. And he shoots! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And they can counter here. And it's Toni Kroos. Rudiger. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Tries a deft little ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rummenigge. Goretzka in acres of space out wide. He's found the way through. Can he find the finish? And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Shot at goal! Sticks it away! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And here's Rafael Leao. Now he's off and running. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Ronaldo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Germany have a chance to counter-attack. Rudiger. Oh, that's fabulous. Goretzka. Great ball, and he's having a shot! Really well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's shifting through the gears here. Joao Felix. And we're done. Germany have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Germany can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Oh, that's a fine interception, and they can counter here. That is a great pick out. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's had it nicked away. Schneider, and this is Xabi Alonso. Del Piero. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Rafael Varane. Bellingham. And this is Ronaldinho. Driving on and making good progress. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Xabi Alonso. Neymar. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet. That has been cut short. Alonso aimed beyond the defence. And he's there to belt it away. And that was nowhere near his best. Rummenigge. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? It's a loose ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Still goalless at the moment. It's played through for him. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now this could... He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Great ball, and he's in here. And he's gone backward here. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Oh, this is a chance for a shot!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bellingham. And it's Hullet. And this is Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice bit of trickery. Bellingham. And this is Hullet. And here's Bellingham. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Alonso. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Rayon really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Robertson. Del Piero. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he's been caught napping. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Schmeichel looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Schneider. Robertson. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Del Piero wins the duel this time. Looking to play him in. He can run onto that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Robertson. Rijkaard. And he's well positioned here. And Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Caught offside that time. Vieira. That has been slung wide. Robertson. Played in by Robertson. Brilliantly cut out. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, that's been intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass. Pull it. Now Neymar. Good ball over the top. It's a promising position. He's being urged to shoot. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that should get the job done. Lovely bit of skill. Tries to play it through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's cut it out. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Del Piero gets... Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish of true class! And they are pulling clear here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A case now of complete control. And it's Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. The ball goes in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Milan truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Upamecano. And here's Messi. Lovely pass, but... And the finish! And it's there! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson. Now, what about a counter-attack? Xabi Alonso in acres of space out wide. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rummenigge. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti.
Nicely aimed pass. Bellingham. Bellingham goes steaming forward. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's been intercepted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Messi claiming the man of the match. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. There's the whistle. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line.
Decent chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Robertson gets a foot in here. Oh, and Messi! He's got away with one there. Saliba. Van Dijk. Pepe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pelé. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Neymar. Pelé ploughing through, takes a shot! Nice control. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. This might spell danger. Great Pelé! It's anyone's ball now.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And Del Piero! He's delivered all right! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Real chance! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi! Messi! Oh, they could be caught out here. Clipped into space. And he's there to clear it. And this is Sneijder. Robertson has it out wide and in space. Pepe tries to clear. Neymar. To Pepe. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Del Piero. Oh, that's great feet. He can get that clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Cristiano Ronaldo. 15 minutes till half-time. And Pepe. Jordan Henderson. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Sneijder. Oh, this is a great position. Pelé. Neymar. Nedved. Pele. Now this could be a chance. And he's straight offside. Upamecano. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Jordan Henderson to Pepe. And it's Van Dijk. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Hullet. Nedved.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Oh, just skips past his man. Messi, and Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Minutes has been indicated.
And here's Schneider. Here comes the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Neymar. And they can counter here. Now, can they get him away? He is through here. Oh, no joy this time. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Ryan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Messi. Xavi Alonso. Looking for the run. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Robertson receives it in a wide position. Pepe tries to clear. Corner number 3 coming up. Not the most accurate pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Koundé has given away a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jordan Henderson, Bergomi. Lovely, now then. Oh, he's been caught on, and the shot! He's scored! Back to within 1! Interesting! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
The attendance for this match
Pele.
was 71,550.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. That's good play. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that is a good ball. Del Piero! And again, the keeper stands strong. So their fourth corner of the game. Schneider plays it short. Oh, that's nice. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Xabi Alonso threads one in. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tries a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Rayon really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Substitution on the field.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Del Piero.
And it's been taken short.
Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field.
And that's a good ball.
Number 21, Neymar.
Rayon surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
They want to be quick to... Oh, what has happened here? Cross from Robertson. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Elise. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Neymar. Neymar running with the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicked it back promptly. Tries to play it through. Neymar purring through the gears. I think we're just about done here.
Rayon really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So much time and space here. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 up, and then it's Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And They are pulling clear here. The move. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. So it's down to business here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Oh, good take in a good area. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard. Great ball if he can get there. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Robertson. Schneider. He has found the way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Yep, it's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Schneider has good running with the ball. Schneider proves just a little bit too strong. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And this is Del Piero. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to play him in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good spread. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. Cruyff. And this is Cruyff. Upamecano clears it away. Xavi Alonso. Still goalless at the moment. And he plays one through. He is through here. And he's in on this, having a shot! It's there! First blood drawn. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. And it came off beautifully.
And Cruyff! Oh, it's come off the upright. Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso. In with the challenge. Now it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here.
Hullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pass somewhat off target.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase.
Bullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Thuram. Schneider. And here's Xabi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. That has not gone well. Xabi Alonso, he is onto this. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply. And Hullet! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi. Thuram. And they win it back again. Xavi Alonso. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Upamecano is there, and he can get that clear. Schneider. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Ryan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. That is good alertness. Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe driving forwards. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a throw. Xavi Alonso. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's a throw. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. And that's another good win of the ball. Robertson cuts it out. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso tries to play it through. Bellingham. Howson wins the duel this time. Tries to pass it through. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Xavi Alonso, who's set up one goal so far. Gullit goes steaming forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Robertson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This match was 71,550.
And here's Del Piero. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Rudiger has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Look at the space here. Del Piero. Del Piero with 2 goals already to his name. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the pass is intercepted. Messi. And it's Cruyff. Oh, good ball! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Del Piero. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, he takes home the match ball. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Played out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Played into them. Oh, what a climb! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well measured. That is a brilliant interception. And it's hoisted clear. Pull it.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And it's Van Basten. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rudiger. Well, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. Oh, delightful ball. And it's made its way to him. That is lovely. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's being urged to shoot. Here comes the climbs up big. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Saliba. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Schneider powering forward here. Aims beyond the defence. Robertson receives it in a wide position. And claimed it back swiftly. Del Piero. Schmeichel claims comfortably. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
One-on-one! Goes down, but nothing given. It's a searching pass. Araujo, and the counter is on. Pull it. Van Basten. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Upamecano. Now that looks a decent ball.
Rayon truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Van Basten, and he's managed to get free. And pull it! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Caught offside that time. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on...
Van Basten! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. De Gea will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. He has spurned it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And it's Robertson. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they can counter here. Rijkaard. Pull it. Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Could move up a gear here. He has found the way through. Vieira concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And it's Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Van Basten. Pull it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Del Piero. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Deep cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Hullet. Hullet. Nedved gets into a good position. Robertson. And he's intervened well there. De Jong. And here's Van Basten. Very nicely done. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
Rayong are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Now it's Del Piero. Xabi Alonso. Adriano. Looking for a runner. Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Knocks it out wide. Robertson. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Van Basten. Saliba. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Xabi Alonso. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And this is Hullet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Del Piero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Nedved.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nedved. That's a throw. Chooses shapes to shoot! Pass somewhat off target. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And this is Van Basten! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? The message is clear. None shall pass. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And this is... It's Nedved! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a... Del Piero! That is decidedly lacking. Rijkaard. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. That's a clever looking... Bullish header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? The most accurate pass. And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Nedved gets into a good position. Now the cross. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And this is Van Basten. Chooses to go back. Pull it. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power. He was too tightly marked when that came his way, not really much he could do. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Schneider. And this is Del Piero. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Cross from Robertson. Gullit tries to clear. Alonso. Van Basten. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And it's Van Basten. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb...
Right card! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He has found the way through. Shot at goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
De Jong with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alonso. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. In with the challenge. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. That ball looks a good one. He's being urged to shoot. Nedved conjures time and space where few can.
Ryan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Vieira. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. And it's Van Basten. Vieira. And it's Rijkaard. Strokes it back. Gullit gets flagged offside. Cannavaro.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Robertson turns back here, probably the best option. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Merci de votre compréhension.
And we're underway again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now, can they get him away? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nicely weighted ball. It's Adriano! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Drives, up he goes! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
De Jong. Nedved has been caught there. It's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Robertson cuts out the pass. Messi. And here's Van Basten. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Pass somewhat off target. Schneider.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
That has been cut short. Schneider. Oh, super ball! A header! No, not the best of headers.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Snyder. Messi chasing after it. Araujo. Del Piero. Snyder. Robertson.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well measured. And a shot! Ferdinand gets it clear. That has not gone well.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he welcomes it in.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
He's had a shot! And he's lifted it over.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.